For the longest time, me and my friends would always hang out and play in the forest. And when we would find bricks, cinder blocks, or old tools, it would be the coolest thing. But now as I've matured, I've realized how dangerous this is for the environment. This brings me to my main point, construction waste. It's becoming a rising problem in places like Apex, North Carolina, that are newer developed and new buildings and houses are going up every day. We need to make sure that workers and contractors are leaving sites clean before they leave. Construction waste is dangerous because it harms ecosystems, contributes to pollution, and causes significant climate change. My neighborhood was built maybe 6 or 7 years ago, so I walked around forests surrounding old work sites, and this is the debris I found. The next step I took in attacking this problem was learning more about it. I contacted a senior project manager and chief estimator at a local construction company to hopefully learn more about this topic and learn what causes it. Thankfully, he responded, and soon enough, we set up a date and time for the call. The original interview was 9 minutes long, so I shortened it down, and this is a highlighted version.
If construction waste is discovered in a forested area after work is completed, what actions are taken to resolve it?
As usual, we'll be the general contractor, so anything out there will be my responsibility. We'll do the walkthrough with the state, the EPA, all the government agencies, whatever required. And if it's not to their satisfactory, that'll be my responsibility to make sure it's hauled off and disposed of properly.
So here he's basically saying that if any waste is found, the contractor did a sloppy job.
So you're talking about after you guys go through and...
After I'm done, we'll go back and do a final walkthrough with all state agencies, local agencies, and make sure it's to where it needs to be and it's met all EPA and all the policies required.
Yeah.
And if not, it's the contractor's responsibility to go back in and get it to where it needs to be.
So I have a sub-question to follow you that in. So part of my research, I've gone through a forest around this area that was a construction site maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, and I found tons of waste. And I know like Garney isn't responsible for that, but as your position, how would that kind of happen, the waste being there, and how would you guys handle it this far after?
Well, I mean, be honest with you, to me that would be an owner's problem. I mean, they should never let me leave the site until it's satisfactory to the owner. So somebody didn't do their job.
Even though it was the contractor's mistake, the owners are still at fault because they're in charge of the whole operation. So the next step I took was emailing the owners of the construction company that built my neighborhood due to all the waste being left over at the sites and in the forest. Unfortunately, the Toll brothers never got back to me, but it didn't feel right just leaving all the waste there. So me and my friends decided to go in the forest and clean up and done what they should have. We plan on going into more forests, and I challenge you guys to also go clean up in the forest around your neighborhood to keep our environment safe. We found a retaining gland for a water main, sheathing insulation, and window casing. This is not normal waste. This is all construction waste. We need to hold contractors and owners accountable so we can keep our ecosystem safe, limit climate change, and minimize pollution.